Update 20 something for the Tesup wind turbine. So again, on the video you're going to watch, this was not spinning that fast. It was only doing probably about a little bit faster this with the wave blower. It's probably only about 50 to 100 RPM. I get my damn door to stay open here to give me some light, but as you can see, it just goes like that. It's nothing great speed wise. In the video it does look like it's going faster, but anyway, that's the wind turbine. We got the hookup in here. We got the interface box all hooked up with the wind and the dump loads. So as you can see that, they have little wind pickups on the inside there, wind speed. That goes to the power curve. Dump load goes back in here. One goes to the brake, and actually one goes into the side of the terminal where the actual positive DC goes outbound. I'm assuming that's where they get their power to drop the load. So anyway, this is the inverter. I did program it, so I had to purchase a CD driver off of Amazon. And I also had to power it up, which was already programmed to 50 volts. So I bought one that goes up to 60 volts DC. That's off Amazon. Anybody wants to know? It worked great. It did power this up. It is now plugged in. I set the port time. It was originally 600. I turned it down to 300 because that's 5 minutes. 300 seconds is 5 minutes in between the wind to keep the inverter on and ready for it to take more wind. So hopefully it goes out. I put the timer on. It didn't go off in 5 minutes. So I'm going to depower it, redo the turbine, and then hopefully it goes off in 5 minutes. Otherwise, I programmed the 5 minutes into here. I did not do it into the original computer. Like, I had to go and buy this cord also. That was another thing. This is the USB to RS 485. Again, this is from usconversion.com. So they make all sorts of conversion cables and everything else like that. So this was it. Very strange wiring. As I see here, this would be something electrical, would drive you nuts. The green was actually the positive. The white is a negative, and the ground is black. The red, which is cut and snipped, that is 5 millivolt DC. So that's not hooked up to anything. And of course that combines in here, and that's where you go into your RS 485. You put those in there in the right sequence, and it works and it communicates. That was a plug and play with the Aurora CD that's in there that I had with the inverter that I purchased for way too much, $3,000. So that's that setup, and I'm still waiting for this thing to go off in 300 seconds, which it has not gone off yet. So like I said, I'm gonna have to do a complete reset. I'll post this video. That's all the stuff that's contained to do that. And this is the power curve that I programmed in there from Tesup. This is the Aurora guide for this. They have two of them actually. This one right here, getting started. And then the other one is wind table configuration oiler to installer. So using the Aurora installer. So this sort of cuts through the other things and jumps right to the actual installing things. Little tidbits of information that are in there are not in here. Good to read both of them. I happened to read both of them full front to back, and I did remember about setting the time wise because it depicts it in here. It does not depict it in there. So not too many more definitions about all the little verbiage in there, but the solar guy that I know, super shout out to Nick at Seabright Solar. He did a phenomenal job. Dustin at firm.com, FIRM, which took over for Aurora, ABB, and all those guys. So that was really cool. Those guys helped me out, and I got this thing going. So the next video you'll see is a leaf blower blowing it, and it producing power to the grid. Not much, but it still produced it. So it's one step closer to victory, and that's what I'm going for. The next wind turbine will be from Harmony Turbines out of Pennsylvania. It may be a little more expensive and a lot larger, but hopefully the weight and the wind loads on it will be compatible to my tower, and hopefully I can put that up because it looks like it's a way better system. Alright, it's got a self-furling system, curls in when high wind loads happen, so it never shuts down during the wind. So anyway, Harmony Turbines, look them up in Pennsylvania.